A lion city's roar from third world to first, Singapore. The name conjures up images of gleaming skyscrapers, bustling streets, and a futuristic skyline. But this modern marvel was not always so. This island nation, barely visible on a world map, is an economic powerhouse. It boasts one of the highest per capita incomes globally. Singapore stands as a shining example of human potential. Its success is a beacon of hope for many developing nations. But its story is not one of overnight success. The journey was long and arduous. It's a tale of remarkable transformation, a journey from third-world struggles to first-world prosperity in just a few decades. How did this tiny island nation achieve such an incredible feat? The answer lies in visionary leadership and strategic planning. What lessons can the world learn from Singapore's extraordinary journey? The importance of education, infrastructure, and social harmony cannot be overstated. Singapore's story is one of resilience, vision, and strategic decision-making. It's about turning challenges into opportunities. It's a testament to the power of good governance and a determined populace. The collective effort of its people has been instrumental. It's a story that deserves to be told, understood, and emulated. Singapore's rise is an inspiration to the world, showing that with the right mindset and policies, anything is possible. 1965, a nation is born, challenges await. The year was 1965. Singapore, a tiny island nation at the tip of the Malay Peninsula, gained its independence. This newfound freedom brought a wave of hope and optimism, but it also came with a heavy burden of uncertainty. The streets were filled with celebrations, yet beneath the joy, there was an undercurrent of anxiety about the future. The euphoria of independence was tempered by daunting challenges. Singapore was a nation with no natural resources. It faced high unemployment, a housing crisis, and simmering ethnic tensions. The future seemed precarious at best. Many doubted its ability to survive, let alone thrive. The odds were stacked against Singapore. The challenges were immense, and the path ahead was fraught with difficulties. But the newly independent nation had a secret weapon: its people. The people of Singapore were hardworking, resilient, and determined to build a better future for themselves and their children. They were united by a common goal and a shared vision of progress and prosperity. And they had a leader who would guide them on this extraordinary journey. Lee Kuan Yew, with his unwavering determination and visionary leadership, would play a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of this young nation. Together, the people and their leader embarked on a journey to transform Singapore from a struggling island into a thriving metropolis. This is the story of their resilience, their challenges, and their ultimate triumph. Enter Lee Kuan Yew, the architect of modern Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew, Singapore's first prime minister, was a visionary leader. He understood the challenges facing his fledgling nation. He knew that Singapore had to punch above its weight to survive in a competitive world. Lee Kuan Yew embarked on an ambitious plan to transform Singapore. His vision was clear: to build a meritocratic, corruption-free, and economically vibrant nation. He believed in the power of education, attracting foreign investment, and creating a society based on law and order. Lee Kuan Yew's leadership was instrumental in shaping Singapore's destiny. He laid the foundation for a nation that would defy expectations and emerge as a global success story. Section 4. Building a nation: housing, trade, and a world-class harbor. One of the most pressing challenges facing Singapore was the lack of adequate housing. The government launched an ambitious public housing program. This program provided affordable housing to the majority of Singaporeans. This not only addressed a social need but also fostered a sense of national identity and unity. Singapore's strategic location at the crossroads of major shipping lanes was another asset. The government invested heavily in developing its port facilities. Singapore became a major hub for trade and commerce. This brought much-needed jobs and revenue. Singapore's transformation was well underway. Section 5. The Singapore Way: Discipline, Efficiency, and Chewing Gum. Singapore's success wasn't just about infrastructure and economics. It was a multifaceted approach that combined physical development with social engineering. It was also about creating a unique national identity. This identity was built on the principles of multiculturalism, unity, and shared progress. The government implemented a series of policies designed to foster discipline, efficiency, and a sense of shared responsibility. These policies were meticulously planned and rigorously enforced. These policies, often described as the Singapore Way, range from strict laws against littering and vandalism to the infamous ban on chewing gum. The chewing gum ban in particular became a symbol of Singapore's commitment to cleanliness and order. While some criticize these policies as being too authoritarian, there's no denying their effectiveness. The strict enforcement of laws ensured that public spaces remained clean and safe. Singapore gained a reputation for being clean, safe, and efficient. This reputation was not just a matter of pride but also a practical advantage in attracting tourists and businesses. This attracted foreign investment and talent, further fueling its economic growth. The influx of international businesses and skilled professionals created a vibrant, dynamic economy. The Singapore Way became a model for other developing nations, seeking to emulate its success. Countries around the world looked to Singapore as an example of how disciplined governance and strategic planning could lead to rapid development and prosperity. Section 6. Education, Innovation, and a Glimpse into the Future. Realizing that human capital was its greatest asset, Singapore invested heavily in education. The government established world-class schools and universities, attracting top educators and researchers from around the globe. Singapore placed a strong emphasis on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, often referred to as STEM. Singapore transformed itself into a knowledge-based economy. The nation became a hub for innovation and technological advancement. From cutting-edge biomedical research to sustainable urban solutions, Singapore is at the forefront of tackling global challenges. The little red dot has truly become a global leader, proving that size is no barrier to ambition or achievement.